All right, my people, welcome back onto this channel. Well, onto this, there's been a lot of reactions onto this as Tinubu finally speaks on losing Lagos to Obi in presidential election. All right, my people, the news in details. Well, onto this, it has been gathered that Bola Tinubu, the All Progressives Congress APC presidential candidate, says there is no cause for alarm after losing Lagos State to Peter Obi. All right, and then on to this one. In the presidential election held in Lagos State, it had been gathered that Obi, the candidate of the Lagos Party LP, has been declared the winner in Lagos, a state which has always been a stronghold of Tinubu. In a statement released as after Obi was announced as the winner, Tinubu said the outcome of the election should not be a source of provocation. Well, he implored Lagos residents to avoid any act of violence in wake of his loss to Peter Obi. And then the fact that the APC narrowly lost Lagos State to another party should not be the reason for violence. As a Democrat, you win some, you lose some. We must allow the process to continue unhindered across the country while we maintain peace and decorum, he said. All right, my brother, my sister, this is exactly what it is. No, before now, a lot of people are aware of the opinion that no, who said the Labour Party, Peter Obi won. But right now, we have seen it the way it is coming. But one thing for sure is that no, God in His infinite mercy already knows what is good for His people. And then onto this one, I love my people. There's been a lot of reactions, though. A lot of people have been like, oh, Bala Ahmed Tinubu, just forget it and go and relax. God is in action, in case you don't know. Because God will not open his eyes and allow his people to suffer. And meanwhile, no, these terms that a lot of people have been using, talking about the fact that right now, the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi is now the real Jagaban. My brother, my sister, no be small something. Oh. All right, according to Sindo CJ on this says, well, may God never fails. Okay, my God never fails me, but the flight is not over yet. The way Tinubu is staying calm like this, only God knows what he is planning. But the Lord shall give victory to his people in Jesus' name. Obi shall win this election. All right, that's another one coming from Sendo CJ. That Peter Obi must win this election. Well, my brother, my sister, we don't know who actually is the best right now, but the truth of the matter is, as far as APC had ruled, a lot of people actually complained. We don't want to suffer again. Waiting happen. We don't want to continue in this mess that APC actually put us for 8 good years. Okay, all right. And then according to Faith, Oko say, well, if this came from you, then you earn my respect. All right, that's another strong one. Well, thank God for the victory of Labour Party in Lagos State. Let's continue to pray for more victory in other states. All right, so and then someone is saying that, well, when you should have mobilized all your boys to get their PVC and then let them tell other Agbero to vote for you. They were busy snatching ballot boxes. Okay, all right. How will you then win? You can imagine. Okay, all right. Okay, according to Samuel Etok on this as well, Obi has collected the mantle from you, sir. Thank you for everything you have done. I respect you. All right, that's another one. This one coming from Joseph Maxwell say, well, God have the final say. Let thy will be done, O Lord. Peter Obi, the Lord is in control. We have voted and then have prayed. It is God's turn to finish his work. All right, that's another one. This one coming from Precious Udi MS says, well, are you sure Jagaban made this statement? It doesn't sound like him. Kudos if it truly came from him. Situations can humble someone anyway. All right, if not Tinubu talk these things, may I faint to my brother. Okay, that's another strong one. A lot of people have been like, Tinubu can never succumb. Yes, so he can never succumb to this because we already know that he had both posted that they no burn anybody well, to the extent that MC Oluomo on his own part was trying to tackle the people, like anyone that tries to vote in Lagos for Peter Obi or anything, that will be attacked. He threatened a lot of people anyway, but God knows best. All right, so and then as it starts, according to Wahid Abbas on this as well, I will always say it both. I will always say it. Both Muslim and then Christians are praying so hard to choose the right and then amiable president for us. Now God has chosen Peter Obi, and then some people from certain tribe are challenging God. Be careful. When God says yes, nobody can say no. Yes, so go and submit all to the right leader that God has chosen. Okay, that's another one. Well, this one coming from Muhammad Yaba Ibrahim on this is as well. A good leader must show us action of a good example. Next president of Nigeria, Jagaban of Africa, said you might have won some and then you might still lose some. So that's exactly what this man had actually made us understand onto this one. All right, so and the right now Christopher Hawk on this one says, well, upon all your rigging, if dem count am well and then allow people to vote freely, you go shame to come out sef because the distance go mad o. Alright, so why say my brother, my sister? Well, if you still believe in young shall grow, you will have to hear this because Gbajabiamila is there since 2003. Tinubu in politics since 1993, and Yayi used more than 4 times in Lagos. All right, okay, now. All right, so and he says now he's now a senate in Ogun State too. Ahmad Lawal is using almost 18 years in senate, and then you are here saying something. You haven't fought for your future, but you are okay. You haven't fought for your future, and then you are here dragging what I don't understand. That is so serious. So, this man wants to use 18 years. For waiting now. All right, my brother, my sister, Peter Obi. A lot of people have been jubilating. There's been a lot of jubilations everywhere that Peter Obi finally won Lagos of Jagaban. Now, many of them have been like, yeah, so that Peter Obi is now the real Jagaban. My brother, my sister, see, the game of politics, I've said it, it's a dirty game. Either you like it or not, one person must emerge winner, irrespective of all the ups and downs. You understand what I'm talking about? Irrespective of all the jagbajantes, at the end of it all, now one person go still win am. All right, my brother, my sister, this is exactly what we are talking about. Onto this one, majority of things though had actually been said. What more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your own take, my people, on this one, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you are new on this channel. All right, thanks and God bless.